What is up, everybody? You already know who it is. It's your boy, Mucho, and we are back today with a new reading from the Holy Scripture. It's a blessed day, you know. It's always a good day when you read your scriptures. You know, the Holy Scripture, it's just like you get blessed for the day. I mean, that's how I take it, you know. That's just me. I'm not saying everybody's the same. I'm just saying that's how I take it. But yes, so today is day 15, and we are going to be covering Genesis 34 to 35. Alright, 34 to 35. Small reading today. Let's begin. What's it? Dinah and the man of Shem. As Jacob and his family came along to Canaan, they crossed the Jordan River and settled at a place near Mount Gerizim, north of Jerusalem. Jacob's daughter, Dinah, becomes a central character in a story of violence turned to love, followed by treachery and revenge. The other main characters of Shishim, son of the local prince Hamor, his father, and Simon and Levi, two of Dinah's brothers. Excuse me, I feel like a little under the weather or something. I feel very I can't even say it. I don't even know the word right now. Holy shit. Alright, so let's see. Shishim rapes Dinah. Okay. Now Dinah, the daughter of Leah, had bore to Jacob, and went out to visit the women of the land. When Shechem, son of Hamor, the Hivite, the ruler of that area, saw her, he took her and raped her. His heart was drawn to Dinah's daughter of Jacob. He loved the young woman and spoke tenderly of her to her. And Shechem said to his father Hamor, "Get me this girl as my wife." Jacob and sons find out. When Jacob heard that his daughter Dinah had been defiled, his sons were in the fields with his livestock, so he did nothing about it until they came home. Then Shechem's father Hamor went out to talk with Jacob. Meanwhile, Jacob's sons had came in from the fields as soon as they heard what had happened. They were shocked and furious because Shechem had done an outrageous thing in Israel by sleeping with Jacob's daughter, a thing that should not be done. Marriage is sought. But Hamor said to them, "My son Shechem has his heart set on your daughter. Please give her to him as his wife, and to marry with us. Give us your daughters and take our daughters for yourselves. You can settle among us. The land is open to you. Live in it, trade in it, and acquire property in it." Then Shechem said to Dinah's father and brothers, "Let me find favor in your eyes, and I will give you whatever you ask. Make the price for the bride and the gift that I am about to bring you great as you like, and I'll pay whatever you ask of me. Only give me the young woman as my wife." Circumstances as condition. Because their sister Dinah had been defiled, Jacob's sons replied deceitfully as they spoke to Shechem and his father Hamor. They said to them, We can't do such a thing. We can't give our sister to a man who is not circumcised. That would be a disgrace to us. We will enter an agreement with you on one condition only, that you become like us by circumcising all your males. Then we will give you our daughters, and take your daughters for ourselves. We'll settle among you and become one of your people with you. But if you will not agree to our circumcision, we will take our sister and go. Men of Shechem circumcised. Their proposal seemed good to Hamor and his son Shishim. The young man, who was the most honored of all his father's family, lost no time in doing what they said. Because he was delighted with Jacob's daughter, so Hamor and his son Shishim went to the gate of their city to speak to the men of their city. These men are friendly towards us, they said. Let them live in our land and trade in it. The land has plenty of room for them. We can marry their daughters and they can marry ours. But our men will agree to live with us as one people only on one condition, that our males be circumcised, as they themselves are. Won't their livestock, their property, and their other animals become ours? So let us agree to their terms, and they will settle among us. All the men who went up to the city gate agreed with Hamor and his son Shishim. And every male in the city was circumcised. Brothers take revenge. 3 days later, while all of them were still in pain, two of Jacob's sons, Simon and Levi, Dinah's brother, took their swords and attacked an unsuspecting city, killing every male. They put Hamor and his son Shishim to the sword and took Dinah from Shishim's house and left. The sons of Jacob came upon the dead bodies and looted the city where their sister had been defiled. They seized their flocks and herds and donkeys and everything else of theirs in the city and out in the fields. They carried off their wealth and their women and children, taking as plunder everything in the houses. Then Jacob said to Simon and Levi, "You have brought trouble on me by making me obnoxious to the Canaanites and Perizzites, the people living in this land. We are few in number, and if they join forces against me and attack me, and I and my household will be destroyed." But they replied, "Should he have treated our sister like a prostitute?" And that, ladies and gentlemen, was today's reading. Yeah, that was today's reading. It was a short reading today. So yeah, like I said, short reading. So let's do a quick reflection. So now, excuse me, now the Bible is bringing up Jacob's daughter. Is it Dinah? I think it's spelled Dinah. D-I-N-A-H. Dinah. That's how I'm saying it, Dinah. Well, it's just now basically mentioning her now. She goes to a city and she gets raped. The guy that rapes her wants to marry her now, which is weird. So yeah, oh my God, so she's supposed to get married to this guy on one condition, set by her brothers, that all the men in their city get circumcised. And then, they go back and they convince all the guys in their city to get circumcised, and they really did. All for their homies, just so this one guy could marry Jacob's daughter. But in the end, they were deceived, basically. What's his name? Simon and Levi, Jacob's two sons, go to the city where their sister was raped and killed all their men and stole their belongings and took their stuff back, took their flocks, their sheep, everything. They even grabbed their sister and just left back home. They went back to Jacob's house. And as of now, Jacob is worried. He's saying, like, "What are you guys doing? You guys brought trouble on me. Like, if these two people join forces, they're going to destroy the household." And then their brothers is like, "Well, should they have treated our sister like a prostitute?" Bam. Like, damn. That's supposed to hit hard. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. That was today's reading. So, Dinah, Jacob's sister, was raped in today's story. It's crazy, crazy. And then the dude asked to marry her. That's even insane. Yeah, times are not the same anymore. Obviously, but I'm saying like that would never happen. Fuck that. But yeah, alright. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you enjoyed today's short reading. I really do appreciate it. If you could go down and hit subscribe. We need 1,000 subscribers this month. Alright, I really do appreciate it. Yeah, you know, it's about that time. You know, it's you know who it is. It's your boy, Mucho, and it's time for me to what? Skedaddle on out of here.